You got any thoughts on that, Zyla? Did that strike you at all? And then Ty, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I guess I didn't see him as a albino. I just thought he was one of the lighter. Not that we see it a lot, but it definitely. I mean, wherever he was from, it was different from where Jaden was from. But I know that things are different after the burns, and they all, all the houses had to be together and like all on that one ship because there was so much wreckage. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. But Ty.
Interesting. Yeah, Ty, what you think, bro?
I mean, there's a lot that went on in this episode, but I think it goes, the fact that we're having this conversation goes back to the root of this episode. One of the things that I noticed in this episode was the fact that they were talking about how tradition versus change and where you are as an individual and in your time and everything like that. And I think this has been kind of the concept of this entire show, is that yeah, there are going to be some things that are still the same, but there's going to be a lot of things that change. One of the things that we know in terms of what you were talking about as far as the Discovery episode, yeah, he was a I think an albino Klingon, and for that reason they were. He was. I don't know. I thought he was exalted. I thought they like put them up, like held him in high regard, but I don't know if that was the case. I think his specific thing was because I think his father or someone like was dishonorable or something, had something like that. I thought it, but it's been a while, so I have to go back and watch the episode. You probably know better than I do. But in this case, this was not an albino Klingon. This was a whole white Klingon. That man was white as snow, and and what kind of stood out to me in that whole conversation was they had a relationship. They're like next or something, like something went down, something happened, and the way the captain was acting, she was expecting something to go happen again, and he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying, nah, I like you always want to fight, that's in me, it's in me, and then they just left. I was like, wow, I thought that was like the cat and mouse of the whole thing. He was like,
nah, you skipping steps. You skipping steps. They got drunk. Remember they got drunk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she was still like, it did feel like she was like, well, hey, so you don't call nobody, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, so finally you can show up, you know what I'm saying? And like they had that little whole thing teasing.